Good afternoon everybody, I'm Ed, founder of Adventure Motor Vehicles, importers of the four-wheel drive Mitsubishi Delica. Now as you can see behind me, we've got an amazing array out today. We've got them all outside for a particular reason, which I'll go into shortly. And I'm also going to explain about each one of these in a separate film, so keep your eyes peeled. But today, as promised last week, I'm going to go off-piste a little bit. I'm going to explain a little bit about what inspired me to create this business of these wonderful four-wheel drive go-anywhere vehicles. You know, where did that seed come from? Well, you'd be surprised to learn that that seed came from a long time ago when I was a lad. And as you go into our unit, for customers that have been to see us over the years, they've often asked me, Ed, what's that picture up there? And you know, we've got pictures, we've got paintings of primarily motorsport. So the first one here behind me is a wonderful original painting actually of a Porsche racing car. We're going to the kitchen area. We've got this wonderful painting here at Watkins Glen, 6 hours Can-Am, July the 11th and 12th. That will have been around, I would say, early 70s, Porsche 917. Some of you will recognise the colours on there. That was the car that Steve McQueen drove in the Le Mans film. More memorabilia here, but the really important one, which is what I'm going to talk about now, is this one here. Now this is a picture of Brian Redman. Highly successful sports car driver, raced at Le Mans, Tiger Florio, Nürburgring, just to name just a few. Now, Brian Redman is my uncle, and when I was a lad, I used to get t-shirts from all over the world where he was racing. I must have been, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years old at the time. And when I was a young lad, I made a scrapbook, and it says on it Brian Redman. And in this scrapbook, there are some wonderful newspaper articles all about Brian during the many different races that he did. So yeah, it's close to my heart, is that? It really is. And then in this bag, we've got some amazing footage and photographs of Brian, which I collected over those years. And without a shadow of a doubt, that sparked an interest in motorsport. My late father John used to take me to Croft when I was very young, and that was the start of it. And then over the years, I've collected many pictures like this. So this is something Brian sent to me. To Edward from Uncle Brian, the fastest road racing car ever made, Porsche 917, 1200 horsepower, top speed 250 miles an hour, 0 to 150 in 7 seconds. There you go. And this one, some of you will know, and I think this one has been up the Goodwood at the Goodwood Festival speed. So, I've kept all this memorabilia, and it's here in the unit, and it's very, very important to me, because this is what sparked my passion for vehicles of interest. And then as I got older, my late father was also, he was interested in cars. We rebuilt a Mini. I drove it to Switzerland and back. Unbelievable adventure. We did rallies in the 90s. This is the Morecambe Illuminations Rally. I bought a Morris Cooper in 1964, which I've still got it. This is in 1995. We did quite a lot of local rallies, night rallies. This is us in a Triumph GT6 Mark 1, 1967. Fabulous picture, fabulous photograph. So all these are here. Then other members of our team are also passionate about motorsport. Oscar, my son Oscar, he learnt to drive at Wharton Stock Car Club. Essentially, he got his helmet on, overalls, and through some friends of ours, he was able to borrow a stock car and off he went, stock car racing. So, you know, his passion for cars, for vehicles of interest started again, like myself, you know, very, very early on. Uncle Marcus, who works with us, now Marcus is exactly the same. I went to school with Marcus, and for over the years we've had a mutual interest in motorsport, rallying in particular. And indeed, Marcus has just come back from Morocco rallying a Fiat Panda just the other week. And 2 years ago, he did the Roger Albert Clark Rally in Escort, Mexico. So we have a real passion for vehicles of interest. So that is why, that was the spark to the starting of Adventure Motor Vehicles. So that moves me on nicely to this. Now, this wonderful vehicle here is a Subaru Impreza WRX STI, and we've just imported this. This is the first AMV performance vehicle, and it's going to be the first of many. And we're importing this particular model with the Mitsubishi Evo as well. We're going to be importing these over the next few years alongside the D5s and the odd L400, of course. And this reflects that what I've just discussed. It reflects the passion for motorsport, and we're so excited about bringing these amazing vehicles in and preparing them to the highest standard. So we're going to be preparing them exactly the same in exactly the same way as our D5s. You know, this one is going to be fully prepared, just like the black D5 out there and the white D5 out there that we finished. This one's going to be machined. I mean, it already looks fantastic. You know, it's had a wash, so it's in amazing condition. So Oscar's going to be machine polishing this over the next few weeks. So the idea is, you know, in our opinion, these go together with the D5s. The saying is peas and carrots. They go together like peas and carrots. And they really do. So, you know, a lot of our customers, yes, they want an adventure vehicle. Of course they do. They want an adventure vehicle that's four-wheel drive, that's reliable, that can take them wherever they want to go. They can use daily. They can keep forever. And we can look after it long term. But they're also passionate, many of them are also passionate like we are, about performance vehicles like this. Great investment, and they want them prepared to the highest level. So what a garage that would be. Subaru Impreza WRX STI with, out here, this, you see I'm getting excited now, with our wonderful AMV Special Edition D5. Can you imagine those two together in the garage? And that will pretty much cover you for every eventuality that you might come across. So let me give you a little taster of this Subaru. That's been interesting and given you a little insight into what created Adventure Motor Vehicles, and you know why we're so passionate about the vehicles and you know the preparation and just getting them to the best we can possibly get them to. It started many years ago when that little seed was planted, all thanks to quite a few people. Most notably Brian Redmond, my uncle, my late father John, who quite frankly would have, if he was here today, he would have absolutely loved this business, because he also had that passion and that drive to prepare vehicles to the highest standard for discerning customers, you know. And I wish I could talk more about my Uncle Brian, because he's had an amazing career. But if any of you are interested, there is a book you can get, and trust me, it's a fantastic insight into his career and motor racing at that time in general. Absolutely amazing. It certainly is quite inspiring. Anyway, so I hope you've enjoyed that. I'm finishing now for the day, and we're back on Monday. And have a great weekend. Okay, cheers.